Wow. I really struggled with this base in the past, but this army made it easy. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Columbus. Today I'm showing you the same video as yesterday, almost. I'm just going to do a couple more attacks with it because I'm really enjoying it, and it's doing so very well. So it's this Root Riders, Throwers, Valkyries. If you didn't see yesterday's video, don't worry. I'll show you how to use it in a replay, and then we're going to go ahead and take it out into Legends. I've just been crushing with it. Army will be linked in the description. Let's go into that first replay. No wasting time today. All right, here we go. So this is not a bad base. It's very leveled up, and that's kind of unusual, but we are climbing up in the ranks in Legends League now, and you're going to start with a Royal Champion charge with your Fox, and I was thinking about this side with these high hit point, high damage buildings, but I decided to put my Siege Barracks on this side because there are more buildings on the outside that they can help funnel. Now, I'm going to say we tried to use the blimp in yesterday's video. Definitely not as good. So I would keep to the Siege Barracks. You might even want to switch out the Yetis for Valkyries in the Siege Barracks. And we are also dropping the Invis spells on the 7 and the 3. So usually you drop an Invis spell every time it says like 256, and then you wait a cycle, and then 246. But we are doing it at 257 and 253 for the most dangerous parts. And then once I get a little bit more comfortable, we drop it on the 6, if that makes sense. I'll show you how we do that in the attacks. But then we just recall her out of there once she makes a good enough funnel. I kind of put a troop out there just to draw the clan cast a little bit more. And we drop the Siege Barracks with Gary the Goblin working on that gold mine. And these two P.E.K.K.A.s are going to take out that Royal Champion as well. And then once these guys get about halfway to the Siege Barracks troops, I'm just going to place all my troops in here because it's so simple. All you have to do is drop every single troop on basically one tile, and that's all you gotta do once you have that funnel set up. And they're just going to go straight through the middle here and kind of make it super easy for you. There was another Clancaster troop that we didn't get out though, but that's okay. Popped out Warden ability early, keep everybody nice and healthy through that rage spell, through that poison tower. And we actually did make a mistake in this attack, which I will point out. That was pretty, I wouldn't say detrimental, but it was definitely a waste. So I saw my queen was moving in towards that center here, and I popped a button. But I popped the king's ability on accident, and he was in no position to be using his Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball, and we got basically no value out of it. But we do have so many troops in this middle part here, and they're going to be going for that Town Hall now. We use that poison on the enemy heroes since we didn't use it on the clan castle. We still have so many troops left. We have some Valkyries, a king up top. We have all of these troops in the middle here. Our throwers are still nice and healthy. Those healers are going down to some bombs, but that's okay. We saved the Town Hall for last, which I think was the smartest decision. All of our throwers are alive. We got a giant. We got our champion. Just finally used her ability. And look at this, guys. This is... If this doesn't show you how powerful it is, we're going to take it into live attacks. And, you know, I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm pretty confident that we can replicate this same attack. And look at that. So many troops are alive. All right, let's go ahead and go into the live attacks. All right. So, we got a pretty leveled up base again. The hardest part for me to decide is where do I want to come in from, and I think I have an idea. So these fire spitters are pointed upwards, so I definitely want to come in from the bottom because they do massive damage to us along with those poison towers. If I can funnel one or the other side with my champion and then the rest with the Siege Barracks, I think would be set. So I'm going to go ahead put the champion here before we get that countdown to kind of mess me up a little bit. Drop it on the 7 and then drop it on the 3, just like I said. And then once we get in here and kind of take out the Expo or something else, we can drop the Invis spells a little bit more spaced out. Alright, we're getting out that Fire Spitter. I think now I'm just going to go on the 6. That is a little bit tough, though, when you're up against the Town Hall range. You're definitely going to want to drop it on the 7 and the 3. But now that she's out of there, we want to keep that Fox alive. Awesome. And now we'll do Siege Barracks up here. And then Archer there just to kind of help a little bit more. Once the Siege Barracks does some work, we will go ahead and put everybody else in. I think I'm going to do my queen on the side here as well, just to make that funnel a little bit tighter, because I want it to be as tight as possible. Hold up. Pause. Tight as possible, and that's what we want. Okay, I'm going to pop the queen ability because I think we can use it over there. I should have probably waited a second until that air defense went down, but that's okay. I don't like that my king is kind of going the wrong direction, but I'm gonna freeze up that geared up cannon and the town hall. Queen should be able to take care of the geared cannon. I'm gonna rage the queen actually just to take out the town hall, and I think she'll be able to do that on her own. And then I'm pretty sure we're looking good from here for a second. Rage up through here after those ice golems are gone. I like how this is going. King is going towards the center. I'm going to use his ability just to open up these walls a little bit. Get everybody in there. Very nice. I want to hold on to my champion ability as long as possible. King's also got the Phoenix, which is huge because, I mean, I guess right there it doesn't really matter because he's... Okay, there we go. He's tanking a little bit. So that was kind of useful. But we don't have much of the base left. We just have a enemy king to go through, and the queen is kind of helping with that. Champion is still pretty healthy. We still got her ability. We don't even need to use her ability, I don't think. This is looking nice. I'm going to use it here on the king, though, just to help out. Hopefully those hogs can take out the wizard tower by themselves, and then we're just cleaning up. And we got 23 seconds left, plenty of time to take everything else out. Lovely. All three throwers are up there, which didn't really help out too much, but look at that. Easy 100%, and never worried a day in my life. Never. All right, let's do attack 2. Here we go. All right, Town Hall is really in the center there, so I'm not really sure how we're going to go about that. But where do we want to come in from? Ideally, the right side. Let's see. This will be kind of tricky, I think, to get to that town hall. But we'll see. I'm going to do the champion on this bottom side. I'm just going to go on the 56, because I don't think there's that much firepower there that we need to worry too much about it. 48, 47, 46. And like I'm saying, like, this is all subjective. Do what you want, whatever you're more comfortable with. The 7 and the 3 or the 56, and that is not what we wanted to do. We did not want to go that way, but that's okay. We still got 2 left, so I'm going to do the 7 and the 3. Take out that fire spitter. That's looking nice. Fox is going to go down. Please take out the fire spitter. There we go. Okay, I got her right on time. Siege barracks on this side, along with an archer, I guess. Archer is mainly used for cleanup. We got 1 archer out of the clan castle, and I think I'm going to do the queen on this side as well, just to make that funnel a little bit tighter. Okay, Valkyrie up top there, and now I'm going to put all of my guys in here. Once again, I probably should have waited a little bit for that air defense to go down, but I don't think I need to use my queen ability just yet. And we're looking nice. I'm going to keep my champion alive, so I had to pop my warden ability there. And then they're probably going to be able to get that town hall down. Let's poison up the clan castle. Champion was going for the town hall, but not anymore, so I'm going to freeze it, because I don't want it doing too much damage to me. There we go. Town hall's down. Now, let's see. Where should we go from here? I think I'm going to rage up this side, because that's where all my heroes are. Now I'm going to use the champion ability, try to take out this monolith and the minion prince. Hopefully they can get it. Looks okay for now. Nice. Minion prince down. That's really good. King ability here to take out that multi-gear cannon. And hopefully everything else up there. Champion is still alive. That's huge. And we still have our queen ability. Let's just use it now. Probably could have used it a little bit earlier, and it would have been better, but, you know, you do what you can. And the king takes out that multi-archer tower. He's going to go down, but he's got the phoenix. and he'll help out a little bit more. Let's do Goblin down there. We got 34 seconds. I'm worried a little bit on time, but Giant, Warden are going downwards. Queen is going downwards. We have 25 seconds. Can they pull it off? Giant is going to have to put in some work here. Diggy froze up that wizard tower. Come on, Giant. Let's get it. Splash damage. Oh, that was big. Okay, come on. Just a couple shots left. No, the skeletons. Yes, let's go. That one was a bit of a nail biter, but another 3-star. Let's go ahead and do our third attack. I think I'm only going to do 4 today, but we'll see. All right, what do we got? Another interesting one. Fire spitters, I guess, aren't really too much to worry about right there. It's always tricky for me to decide when it's like a square base because of the walls. But I'm just going to funnel one side. 57, 54, 53. Let's invis ahead. Take out that multi-gear cannon. 48, 47. And then she should go inwards. Oh, 43, I forgot. Is she invis? Yes, she is. Okay, wow, that was kind of close. Oh, God. Oh, we're going to get a fire spitter. That's kind of big. And I'm going to just recall her once she's done. There we go. Perfect. That one was really nice, actually. Let's do siege barracks on that side. I'm just going to do an archer on the bottom there. So that... and I'm going to... Oh, I didn't know that the clan castle troops would split like that. So that's kind of not great for me, but... whatever. We're still chilling. I'll do another Valkyrie to help out with that anyway. And then put in all of our guys here. Boom. Get all of our healers in there. King is not going where I want him to. Warden, I would love if you would go forward. Thank you. Let's go ahead and make them invincible really quick. Hopefully we could take out all these heroes. Drop the poison spell there. I think that's a good use for it. I want to freeze up the town hall and that scanner shot, but I missed the town hall somehow. But I'm going to use the king ability. I think that's a good use for it. Rage him up through there as well. Let's get the Queen's Giant out to get some more tanking. Let's see, do I need this goblin anywhere in particular? Not really. King's going to go down, but he's got the Phoenix, so he will continue to tank for those throwers. Maybe. Maybe not, I guess. Working on that top side. We got plenty of firepower on the top side. Those throwers are full health, but it's only because they're stuck on those skeletons at the bottom. We got 58 seconds for this battle. I'm thinking we're going to be pretty good here. We still got four throwers down there. They're going to take out that mortar in one shot, basically. And then, yeah, this one's crushed. Let's go ahead and activate the Hog Puppet. Probably could have done that a little bit earlier. But, yeah, I'm really not having any issues. This is why I was saying maybe change out the Yetis for Valkyries, because they would be much quicker and help with cleanup a little bit more. But, you know, do what you want. We still have 25 seconds left. Plenty of people alive. Man, I'm loving this. I'm loving this attack. I love getting wins. Okay, this one might be the last. Might not, but we'll see. I feel like I'm going to struggle with this base. I'm not going to lie. I think I have struggled with this one in the past, and I just haven't quite figured out how to go about it yet. But I'm thinking I can take out this area and then come in from the side here. So we'll see how that goes. Put in the champion. 57, 56. I'm just going to go on the 56 at this point. 48, 47. Now I'll do the 47, 43. Please go that way. Nice. Now I'll do a 36. We still got 2 left. Probably just keep going with the 6s. 27, 26. Not too worried right now. I'm going to drop one more. I want to keep my fox alive, so that is the reason for that. So I'm just going to take her out. Let's drop a Valkyrie and an Archer to keep going with that side. Let's do the Siege Barracks on that side. Let them come out a little bit. And then I think we're good to go after they take out a couple of buildings. And then I'm just going to come in from here, go up that way, see how it goes. I'm a little concerned. Can't lie, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, air defense is down, so we can put in our healers. Let's go ahead and put in our Valkyries as well. And I might rage them through here. And Warden ability. I think that is going to be useful for us. I'm going to have to freeze up this area because that's a lot of damage. And I'm going to use my King ability just to clean up. And, oh, that actually worked perfectly that the ball went the wrong way, because now we can get more troops to where we actually want them to go, which is kind of a blessing in disguise. I'm going to pop the Queen ability, get some more healers out there, get the Giant. I think that's going to be good. Yetis are working on the top there. Some throwers split off, which isn't great, but also not terrible. Let's see, Gary the Goblin working on that gold collector. I always want to say storage, but it's fine. We got plenty of time. I'm thinking this one's crushed. We still have our champion ability. Let's go ahead and use that. But now, instead of, saving it until the very last where they're useless, this one is... Wow. I really struggled with this base in the past, but this army made it easy. I don't know what to tell you, man. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's do one more. Alright, Town Hall 16. I guess we'll end it on a Town Hall 16. Or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. I'm like that meme, We'll play one more, and then you never stop. But yeah, I'm not sure where to come in from here. Again, I'm thinking right here. Let's just do that. I'm really not putting too much thought into where I put my troops very much. Uh-oh. I'm just going to let her tank that. 48, 47, 46. Like I said, if there's not too much damage, you don't really need to worry about doing the 7 and the 3, but I'm going to do that now. Just so we can get her moving a little bit more into this base. Don't go for the bomb tower. Awesome. That's what I wanted. 6. And then hopefully the Inferno. Yes, there we go. After she gets that out, I'm going to take her, I think. Get a few hits on the minion prince. Might be nice. Take him out, actually. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. That worked out well. Let's do a Valkyrie and the Siege Barracks just to tank so that the Siege Barracks doesn't get targeted. And then we'll have the Clan Castle troops coming out here. I'm going to poison them up this time instead of the heroes, because I don't really need to. Poison the heroes. And then poison them. Alright, perfect. Now we're going to come in towards this eagle, and we're going to be chilling. Boom. Everybody on a tile. It's that simple. It's that simple, man. Everybody on one tile. Put in our healers now. They are going to kind of path to the outside, which kind of stinks, actually. They didn't funnel enough. That's fine. Those throwers are actually going to be able to take out that monolith, which is pretty nice. Didn't realize that they would reach that far. But my Valkyries were getting pretty low, so I decided to just pop the Warden ability. I don't want my heroes going to the outside, but they definitely are. That Town Hall bomb is going to kind of do a lot, so I'm going to rage through there so they can get out quicker. And then I guess I could save my freeze. I could probably swag... I probably could have swagged my King, Queen, and Champion ability, and a freeze spell. Let's just see... I probably should have just held on to my King ability, because that would have been kind of nuts. Yeah, this one's over. This one is over. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to end on that one. That one is, kind of crazy, but obviously it was Town Hall 16. Oh, champion ability was used. So I guess we didn't swag it, but I'm just going to press the button. Anyway, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. 2,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed. Leave a comment. Drop a like. I love when you guys give me fake numbers that I can feel validated from. Okay, that's it. Happy Mother's Day.